Have you ever wondered why some ultimates are stopped by a stun, while others are still active when the stun wears off? Or why you can kill Junkrat's Riptide before it blows up, but not D.Va's mech? Have you ever wondered if there's a simple way to assess an ultimate's strengths and weaknesses, and know how to shut it down effectively? Hi everyone, my name is Oxy, and in this video, to answer these questions, I will be going over the 5 different types of ultimates in Overwatch. Knowing these 5 types will help you understand how each ultimate works on a mechanical level, and will teach you the best way to shut down any ultimate you come across. So without further ado, let's talk about the first type of ultimate, channeled ultimates. To start, I'll list the heroes that fall into this category to give you an idea of what we're working with. Heroes that have channeled ultimates include McCree, Pharah, Reaper, and Roadhog. Channeled ultimates derive their name from the fact that the ult must be channeled for its entire duration. What this means is that as long as the ult is active, the hero cannot use any of their normal abilities, and their movement speed is also severely limited, being slowed or even sometimes halted completely. This is a big weakness as it leaves the user slow and vulnerable while channeling the ultimate. Channeled ultimates are also very weak to crowd control, since any kind of stun will interrupt and permanently cancel the ultimate. However, channeled ultimates boast the highest damage output of any ultimate in the game. If you spend more than a second inside the range of one of these ultimates, you're probably already dead. Our second category is transformation ultimates. Heroes that use transformation ultimates include Genji, Soldier 76, Bastion, Torbjorn, Winston, and Ana. Transformation ultimates are very similar to channeled ultimates with a few significant differences. Upon activation, the hero performs a transformation animation and is granted new abilities and stat boosts. Typically, the hero still has access to most or all of their normal abilities, but often at a heightened performance. Some transformation ultimates also grant new, more powerful abilities, like in the case of Genji's Dragon Blade or Bastion's tank form. Unlike channeled ultimates, stuns do not prematurely end the transformation ultimate, although they will stun the hero as normal. This is the biggest strength of a transformation ultimate, since there is no easy way to shut them down beyond killing the hero outright. However, heroes that use transformation ultimates are vulnerable when activating the ultimate, and their damage output is much less than channeled ultimates. Our third category is projectile ultimates. Heroes with projectile ultimates include Tracer, Hanzo, Mei, and Zarya. Projectile ultimates are easy to figure out given the name. When activated, the hero throws or shoots a projectile which, when triggered, activates the ultimate effect, usually some kind of AoE for damage or crowd control. These abilities are much more easily avoided because of travel time, and are hard countered by defense matrix and deflect. However, once the effect does proc, it typically surpasses barriers and even the map itself, as in the case with Hanzo and Mei. These ultimates are very strong when combined with other ultimates, as they are most effective when the enemy team is grouped together, but require careful planning and positioning to get the most value. Our fourth ultimate category is deployables. This category of ults is very small and currently only includes 3 heroes: Junkrat, Orisa, and Symmetra. As the name implies, these ults are separate entities that are built or spawned when the ult is used. These deployables have a separate health bar from the player and can be destroyed independent of the hero that creates them. In the case of Junkrat and Orisa, a timer also dictates the lifespan of the ult. These ults provide powerful AoE buffs as well as direct damage or utility. Because these ults are separate from their caster, simply killing the caster isn't enough to stop them. However, this is also their weakness, since they can be destroyed quickly if left unattended. It's worth noting that although D.Va's ult functions similarly to deployable ults, it does not strictly count as one since the mecha she spawns has no health bar, and thus cannot be killed in order to shut it down. Last but not least are pulse ultimates. Heroes with pulse ultimates include Sombra, Widowmaker, D.Va, Reinhardt, Lucio, Mercy, and Zenyatta. Ults in this category, as the name suggests, originate directly from their caster and in many cases instantly or very close to it. As a result, they are usually not vulnerable to interrupts, with the exception of Reinhardt and Lucio. This is the most diverse category of ults as well, with a lot of different traits and attributes for these ults. Damage-focused ultimates like Earth Shatter and Self-Destruct can be blocked by barriers, while healing-focused ults like Sound Barrier and Transcendence can be directly countered by EMP and Bionade respectively. Additionally, when the effect of the ult persists, as is the case with Infrasight and Sound Barrier, killing the caster will not end the ult's effect prematurely. In general, these ults are very hard to counter directly, and heroes who use them must often be watched carefully in order to predict when they will choose to ult. So that's it, every ultimate in the game sorted into 5 easy categories. With this information, you can more easily understand the rules and mechanics that govern these ults, and how to play both with and around them. Understanding the type of ultimate you are up against is immensely useful, and is the basis for building your strategy to deal with them. Now before I go, I have a question for you. Do you know how to butt jump? Do you even know what butt jumping is? If the answer to either of those questions was no, check out my tutorial on how to butt jump. I promise it'll be worth your time. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more, then hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all my latest Overwatch guides and tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.